Okay, I've done a lot of the back end here now, where it's still wet. You can even see that, it's still wet in there. I gotta clean that up a little bit because that's not the way it would naturally happen. And then over here on this side, looks pretty good. So slowly but surely, it's coming along, but I'll definitely clean up that part there because that just looks like a random oil blowout, and that wouldn't do well for the ship at all. I think I might have to tidy that up in there a little bit too. But you can see how it's coming. Okay, so here's what we have so far as the weathering. I've got the brown layer and the black layer on there. And I've done, of course, my additional scratching and stuff like that, like in this area here. And so we've got crud in the engines, crud in the cracks there, stuff like that. And now it's Silver Sharpie time. So I can't wait to do Silver Sharpie time. That's one of my favorite times. People are like, you just use a Silver Sharpie rather than silver paint? I'm like, yeah, why not? I think it works pretty great. Sometimes I use silver paint as well. Depends upon the thing, but for a lot of this, Silver Sharpie looks like it's aluminum showing through, which is even better than silver paint. Although I do have aluminum paint too. So the iris on the camera keeps lightening up, and I'm like, nah, man, I'll check it out when it's dark like this. Like, yeah, that looks pretty sweet. So having fun with it, and more in a moment. So I'm in the middle of doing my Silver Sharpie stuff. And I always enjoy that. Makes panels look kind of more like they're aluminum or something like that. You do little spots like that. Maybe over here, there's one there. There's worn rivets. Stuff like that. I do some stuff over here. Like, oh, maybe that's where somebody's hand touched it, and a little bit of wear and tear. I did some over here. Just tiny little spots. A lot of these raised rectangles like this. That one's got some natural scratch that I did earlier. Just add a little aluminum to it, or silver. And as you can see, I came off the edges. And I just go like this. And gently take the silver off of that so that it's where I want it. And let's see if we got anything interesting in here. Yeah, there's a couple of raised spots in here. So I should be able to just gently put a little silver in there. And then when it dries, they look cool. And I got some over here as well. Come on, stay focused. Let's see. Not focusing on them. Let's see. Right in there. Maybe even along the edge of this raised thing here. So like it's been rubbed up against to the point where the paint's starting to come off a little bit. And then again, if that's a little heavy, I take it, I just tweak it like that. And then just like that. This is pretty cool. I think I'm getting pretty close to done on it. So, sweet. So here's the ship. Got a little light to shine on it a little bit. Got my silver marks, my dirt marks. So funny when I look at some of the dirt close up, I'm like, oh, I can make that a little bit better. A little bit less obviously man-made. So yeah. But I think that that looks pretty cool for display and for playing with and stuff like that. We've got our pilot over here whose outfit is pretty plain. I think I'm going to have to do something about her. So let's see if we can get a little bit of footage of her. Down here, I'll shine a light on her so we can see what she looks like. See, there she is. Might need another light to really get it so we can see her fully illuminated. Okay. Come on, line up. So that's the pilot. And her vest is like super clean and stuff like that in her outfit. So I'm going to give her a little bit of that lived-in George Lucas world look. And then we'll be rocking. And here we have our pilot and her ship. The missiles are now in the ship. And the pilot's right there. I wish I could get the iris to not continue to try to auto brighten on this camera. But that's what we have as far as our ship goes. And our pilot there. And I love the way those rings are separate after the engines. Those look really cool. So this is the, sorry about the creaky chair again. This is what the ship looks like after I've done the scratches and the dirt and all the little stuff like that. And there she is. She's excited to be with her ship. So I can give you a close-up of her. Come on, focus. I gotta sit her down. There she is there. So she's pretty cool. Her helmet doesn't come off, but I love the lens. I love the visor. Visor looks great. And then she's got really cool sculpt, nice outfit there. And just a great action figure. Over here you can see a detail of the engines. Or rather, not the engines, those are, I guess, the missile launchers. And the engine's back here. And then, let's see if I can turn it around. This is the back end of the ship. So that's pretty cool. And that's what it looks like. So hopefully you've enjoyed that video. And thank you for watching.